everyone for some more of my Tasmania Berlin career mode for FIFA 22. And we are going to have an action-packed month here for the month of December before the winter break. I'm going to be playing these games against Borussia Dortmund, HJK Helsinki in the Europa League, and in Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena, which it's not Allianz Arena on here. I think it's Sanderson Park. But we are going to sim these games against Big Brother Union Berlin at home, and this away game against Frankfurt will also sim. That way we can get to the January transfer window and see what all we can do there, which most of the business I'll do off camera. And two bits of things I do want to tell you. You can probably see that Vogel is not in the starting lineup anymore. That's because I did end up transfer listing him. He is getting on up in age. He's almost 30 years of age. And plus, it's going to give Schwartz a bit of an opportunity to grow. It's going to give Omur a chance to grow. And it'll give Oriano a chance to be on the bench. And also, Danny Ceballos is going to be on his way out, which I have found a replacement for him, which I will show you who I got to replace him at the end of this episode. So, hope you guys are excited to find out who I managed to bring in. By the way, hope you guys are having a good day today. So, without further ado, let's get into this game here against Borussia Dortmund. Now, we played against Borussia Dortmund 2 in the Dry League, and now we're playing against the first team. You can see they got a pretty good squad there. We got Julian Brandt, of course, Erling Haaland, Daniel Malin they got in there. David Alaba went from Real Madrid to Dortmund, which he used to be a Bayern player. That's interesting. Kieran Trippier, the Newcastle player in real life, that's been killing it for them. But yeah, I am not playing in the rain. I just noticed that just now. Excuse me. Oh. Why am I changing kits? I just said I wasn't going to play in the rain. Goes to show what my head is right now. Clear skies. I'll keep the kits on. Not sure who Koulibaly is as the left back. But anyway, we are going to get into this game. Their featured player is Manu Vallejo. I'm sure they're trying to decide whether or not I want to replace it. It just depends on whether or not I sell Vogel, but Vallejo has not really been making me happy lately. I mean, his rating isn't bad. It's an 82 rating. I can live with that, but it's just, if there's any way I can bring in higher rated and better, I'm going to. And there is one player that, well, actually there's two players I have in mind for that, but hopefully I can get either one of them. You can see the Wake fans over there. Most of the people in there in the stadium are Tasmania Berlin fans. And we are underway here at the Werner Sport Park. You see Schwartz making the run forward. Is anybody else going to make a run forward? Omur, I see you. If Omur would have just kept it, and Ceballos just got freaking... But Ceballos is on his way out anyway, and I think he knows it, and that's why he's performing like that. Vallejo, and he loses the ball! Not a good start here for my guys. What are you guys doing? Oh, Southampton did not even celebrate that. I don't know what that was. Omur stopped running when I went to cross the ball. Ceballos lost the ball rather easily. Vallejo lost the ball rather easily. The more I'm thinking about replacing Vallejo. I really am. He may have been good in this Bundesliga, but so far this season, he's pretty much been a non-factor. And I need some... Oh, nice steal. And I just talked trash about him. He could be scoring a brace here. I just literally talked trash about this guy, and he comes up with that. Okay, then. So Vallejo with a 2-minute double there. Can he get a hat trick? And he can't because good save there, which I probably should have shot on the opposite end. Oh, he's not gonna get. Oh, oh, what are you doing? Not. Come on, you can make this happen. What is every Dortmund player in the box? What? Oh my God! There we go. And I think that's Manu Vallejo again. Yes, it is. Dortmund playing blocking simulator here. I couldn't get anything going forward. But an 8-minute hat-trick from Vallejo. Excuse me. Come on, get in front of him! Why does he still have to... Look at this crap! Get the ball... They have no problem getting the ball off of me. God! And I'm just going to go forward to Omar. With Omar, I should say. Use the right preposition. My God! FIFA 22 is absolutely the worst FIFA when it comes to trying to get in front of the opposition attacker. Jump to the result. And they do get 2 goals back through Longo and Brent, Samuel Longo. I'm not sure which... Is he still playing for Sassuolo? I don't know, but Oriano comes on for Omar, Bull comes on for Montes, but... My God, I really wish that this game would recognize that I'm trying to get in front of the attacker instead. It's almost like there's an invisible force field that's preventing me from getting in front of the attacker. But yet the opposition has no problem getting in front of me, but... that's just frustrating. I'm just absolutely frustrated by that. My God. That was way harder than what it needed to be. Geiger went up to an 82, about time. Ooh, he's not growing anymore. Hopefully he gets... Hopefully he'll have a decent season and that dynamic potential will kick in. Or else I might end up replacing him. Though I'll probably end up replacing him next year, not this year. But, anyway, I'm going to put my second team up. Hoping I get an offer in for Vogel. And I wouldn't... Okay, Petraeus loan agreement. They've agreed a... Who am I looking at there? Goodaway Cruz. They've accepted a... Okay, he rejected the one from Goodaway, but short-term one, I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Anything's better than nothing. He's already 64 rated. That's pretty good. But anyway, we are going to get into this game against Helsinki. I do want to hang on to top spot in the group. You can see Leroy Sané winning Player of the Month. Tondela won Schweiger with the option to buy, which I'm not going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to give him a short loan. I mean, we are approaching January. It's really... I don't think any club's going to agree to a long-term loan. But anyway, I'm going to put my second team up there. Okay, let's see. Gotta be playing... Do I want to play in the snow? You know, I'm going to try one game out in the snow and see what it's like. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not changing kits. Hopefully this doesn't end up being too painful of an experience, but I am going to be playing with my second squad here in the snow. Hopefully I don't have any problems getting in front of the attackers in this game. I don't know what the programmers did to this game to make it nearly impossible to get the ball off the opposition without having to foul them. Which, that's another thing. You can't even do a tackle. Even if you win the ball in a tackle, you still get a card. It's almost like these guys have never watched football before, but that is really, really starting to do my head in. You almost kind of have to hope that they miss dribble. But, oh, that actually looks nice. I'm actually down with this. I'm liking the looks of this. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot. We're underway there. Omur. Anybody gonna make a run forward? Oriano, I see you. Or it's gonna be Sandoval. Fabian Sandoval, who could potentially be replacing Vallejo on this team, especially if he keeps growing like he has. But, we're just gonna go ahead here. Oh crap, I kind of wish I would have seen how many goals he scored in this competition. Sandoval applying the pressure. Okay, Burkhart. Nice! Is he offside? Oh, nice! Did you see that by Sandoval? Very clever touch to get past his defender there. Now that's what I want to see. Which, those of you who have been watching the series knows that dribbling past, particularly the opposition center backs, has been kind of a chore, but... Dang, that you really can't tell from that replay, but that touch by Sandoval was absolutely brilliant. Turnover there by Helsinki. Omur with the turn there. Was that Sandoval? I think that's Sandoval again. That was intended for Oriano, but I don't know what Oriano was doing. Sandoval letting the crowd know who's just scored a hat-trick. So Vallejo got a hat-trick in the last game, and Sandoval got a hat-trick in this game. So it's nice to know that both my strikers are getting the job done. We're just going to go ahead and jump to the results. And we do hang on for the 3-1 win. Spurv does get a goal back for him, which... I wonder how old Tim Spurv is. It seems like he's been playing football since forever, but... I don't know if Fenerbahce won or not, but if it doesn't really matter because we've topped the group. But we are going to rotate the squad here a little bit for the Bayern game. Put Schwartz in there. Schneider is now up to an 86. I'm not sure if he was at an 86 before, but it seemed to me that he was. But Geiger, I'm going to take him off and put Ceballos in there. Foyt can come on for Montes. Metz can come on for Atal. And I think those are all the changes that I want to make for the Bayern game. And we do get a good chunk of money, 6.2 from advancing in the Europa League. Of course, you get more if you're in the Champions League. But we are going to be playing another 1v2 here against Bayern Munich. We have a 6-point... Well, we have a 6-point lead over them. They've dropped a third, but we have a 3-point lead over Wolfsburg, who have played one more game than we have. But anyway, I am going to keep that squad on the pitch. No. I don't want to quit. Take a look at the side here. Partly clear skies at the Sanderson Park. They got, I forget which Correa that is. I think that's Angel Correa. Or that could be Joaquin Correa. I know I've played this team against this team in the Super Cup. I can't remember which. It seems to me that it was Angel Correa. And of course you get Alphonso Davies on the left. Jose Gaia they brought in. Diego Carlos and Taliso. Why is Taliso playing as a center back. And why is Upamecano playing as a right back? Very odd choices by Julian Nagelsmann for his squad there. I am going to keep my away kits on. But yeah, I want to see which Correa. I want to say that was that's Angel Correa, but it seems to me, if I remember correctly, I think it was Joaquin Correa. Because both of them play similar positions. You can see Fabian Sandoval, man of the match last game against Helsinki. Nine goals against in 14 Bundesliga games. Probably means they have the best defense. 42 goals scored in 14 Bundesliga games. We're averaging exactly 3 goals a game. We have the best offense in the league. So it's number 1 defense versus number 1 offense. As we're at the Sanderson Park, it's a shame that Allianz Arena is not licensed in this game. Or should I say, it's a shame that FIFA lost their licensing to have the Allianz Arena in this game. Okay, is anybody going to make a run forward? Ah, that's not a good cross. But then again, my guys said that I'd like to know how I shouldn't have to change my tactics so my guys should move forward. They should automatically know how to do that. Sandoval got blocked, but I don't know who that was. Oh, that was Schneider, our captain. Unlucky of Sandoval not to get the goal there, but Schneider was right there to for backup. Excuse me. Very rarely do you see Manuel Neuer get beat from there, but Dennis Schneider, his shot, that's like he has a freaking cannon for a right leg. Okay, nice! That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do in the game against Borussia Dortmund. Kind of a tricky pass there. Okay, pass it to Omar. Oh, come on! You of all those players, and crossing continues to be a thing in FIFA 22. My God! And I can't dribble past Upamecano, which for reasons he's playing as a right back. Nice. Nice. Nets with the ball. Ceballos gets at the end of that. By the way, this is the final game I will be playing with Danny Ceballos in an actual game. So this will be the last time I get to play with him. And like I said, I will be showing you who I replaced him with at the end of this episode. Hope you guys are excited about who I'm going to be bringing in. As a matter of fact, I might even show you after this game who I'm bringing in for Danny Ceballos. Just so I don't forget. Sandoval applying pressure. Come on! Sandoval, quit falling on your ass. Oh, nice! Schwartz with a physical play there. Wow. Come on, what are you doing? Celebrate. Schwartz showing that Bayern, I don't know who that was, but he's showing Bayern Munich exactly how he likes to get the ball. Look at, boom! I'm surprised the ref didn't give a yellow for that. Maybe he still could, but... Okay, did he get a yellow for that? I don't think he did. Nope, he didn't. Schwartz, can he get the ball back? Sandoval, passing it to Schneider. Schneider, can you get a goal there? Yes, you can. So that's a brace for Schneider. Sandoval with the assist. Like I said earlier, he's a very unlucky not to have gotten a goal in this game, but think we've given Bayern the business enough, so we're just going to go ahead and jump to the result. They do get a goal back through Danny Olmo, who they ended up buying from RB Leipzig. Surprise, surprise, Bayern buying from a rival club. Leverkusen beat Hamburg. Leipzig drew against Hoffenheim. Okay, we do get a loan agreement for Schweiger. Let me change my team here again real quick. Lechner's grown up to 77, so I'm going to have to look at his development plan. Has anybody else grown? Doesn't look like it. No, I don't want to quit. Okay, Radetsky will come on. Okay, is anybody else? No, it doesn't look like anybody else has grown. Okay, Schweiger loan agreement from Tondela. They do agree a short-term loan. Petritis, it's taken him a while for him to agree on his own. I'm not really liking that, but hopefully he'll accept it. Let's go in the squad hub real quick. Let's look at Lechner. It's already grown by 3 this year, which I'm very, very happy about. Might as well just keep him as defensive center back. But yeah, I am going to show you guys who I'm going to be bringing in for Danny Ceballos in January. And the guy that I'm bringing in is Bruno Guimaraes, which, as a Newcastle fan, I'm very, very happy that he's part of the team. He's actually been doing very well for them, despite him just joining in the January transfer window. But yeah, I am very happy that he's a part of this team. I can't wait to see what he's like. Even though he's a CDM, he does grow in overall when you're training him as center mid, so I will be converting him to center mid whenever I do get him in January, but don't really get to see his traits or anything like that, which is a shame. But anyway, we got him for $25 million plus Danny Ceballos, and we're getting him at an $80,000 wage, so I didn't realize it was only a 2-year deal. And the release clause, I did not get a release clause for him. I took the release clause off. That was his release clause when he was at Wolfsburg, but yeah, I'm going to be bringing in Bruno Guimaraes. He will be replacing Danny Ceballos in January. Hope you guys are excited about that as what I am. But I am going to be simming these last 2 games here in December before we get into the winter break. Simming this game, which Petritis has gone on loan. Eamon Burcock. No, come on, graphic. 7 assists through 12 games, 7.6 match rating, 8 goals. So he has 15 goal contributions in 12 games. Petritis will be going on loan to Charleroi in Belgium. You can see we have a 6-point lead over Wolfsburg, though that could change depending on what happens here. We are off against Big Brother Union Berlin. Take a look at their kits real quick. Ray kit doesn't look too bad. I like that. Alternate kit, I do like the green trim. And the home kits are kind of but anyway, I am going to quick sim this here. Hopefully we get some kind of result. Well, we'll get some kind of result, but are we going to get favorable? Yeah, we do. Manu Vallejo scores, and Schneider scores, as well as Schwartz. So, yeah, we're continuing to press on here, and we are... I still can't believe we're in first. I really can't. Though that will probably change in January, because I will be placing most of my focus on the Europa League. But, yeah, we are on 41 points right now, which is fantastic. Which is 33 more points than what I got in real life when they were in the Bundesliga back in the 65-66 season. You can see Kylian Mbappe winning a Ballon d'Or. Surprise, surprise. And I'm going to be playing, well, not playing, I'm going to be simming this game against Eintracht Frankfurt. Now this one, I'm going to be very surprised if I get a result from this. I think I have a very weird lineup, too. But if I get a draw here, I'll be happy. And we get the win! And Manu Vallejo and Montes ends up scoring. Waldschmidt ended up getting the opening up the scoring early on in the second half. The former Hamburg striker / winger, but yeah, I was not expecting to win that game. So yeah, we're gonna be going in there as the Autumnmeister or the Herbstmeister, however you want to say it, the winter champion of the Bundesliga, which I'm very surprised about that. But let's take a look at the table real quick. You see we are 6 points ahead of second place Wolfsburg, 10 ahead of third place Leipzig, and Bayern Munich. They have a game in hand, but they only have 29 points, which is very unusual for them. See, Union Berlin at 19, Hertha at 18. Relegation spots are occupied by Augsburg and Frankfurt. Frankfurt being at the very bottom, which is very surprising. And Hamburg's occupy that playoff position where if it ended today, they'd be playing against the third place Zwei Bundesliga side. Has the Europa League job been made yet? I don't think it has. Yeah, they're in a preliminary round right now, so we won't get to know. Take a look at top goal scorers. Burkhardt, our leading goal scorer, with 8. Okay, Burkhardt is also the leading assist getter. Radetsky with 3 clean sheets. I mean, we have not been getting very many clean sheets in this season, unfortunately. Kind of want to see, where's Europa League at? Europa League, our leading goal scorer is Sandoval with 5 goals. No surprise after that hat-trick. Omar and Geiger getting 3 assists. Let's see. No clean sheets. I'm hoping we get an offer here for Vogel. Schweiger will be going out on loan. Oh. Okay, we got a lot of players that are... He's already going to 65. He's at a 61. Got a lot of good players on my in my youth academy that probably should get promoted. Let's just sim ahead here. But yeah, we're gonna sim to the end of the month, and then I'll end the video, and then whatever Chancellor business I decide to do off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. It just depends on whether or not I get an offer in for Vogel. Oh, no, I don't want that. Okay, good. Vogel transfer offer. They want him for a fee of 27.4. Okay, let's see. We can get up to 41 points. Let's see. Which, if they've lowballed us, they say we should be getting at the very least 28.4. I'm gonna see if I can, hopefully I don't blow this. I'm gonna see if they're willing to pay 34.5. The proposed new transfer fee. 34.5. That's what I want for him. Hopefully he doesn't storm out. Continuing to lowball me. Okay, I'm not selling him for less than 30. I'm telling you that right now. Let's go with a flat 32. There we go. I should be able to do some damage with that, definitely. Hopefully. So, he will be going to Atletico Madrid. Hopefully. Hopefully we get confirmation of that. Another transfer offer for Vogel. 28.8. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and delegate this. I'm gonna start the offer at 35. And I'm not selling them for less than 32. Yeah, I'm delegating the deal with Piemonte Calcio, aka Juventus. I'm waiting for that notification saying Vogel sold. I'm waiting for that notification. Come on! Why am I getting training when it's the winter break? I mean, I could set that where there's no training, but... Okay. Where's my email at? Where's my email saying that he's been sold? Okay, Vogel has been sold. Atletico Madrid, we're going to be getting 27.5 in the budget. Seattle Sounders want David Toth on a 2-year loan deal, which I'm actually okay with that. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Hopefully he'll accept that. But there we go. I am going to end the video here as I get towards the first of the month. We should be getting Bruno Guimaraes in, so I do want to take a quick look at him real quick. Okay, squad report. Vogel departs. Schweiger leaves on loan. Petraitis leaves on loan. Ceballos departs. Bruno comes in. Bertelsen leaves. Simone leaves. Schaefer departs. Cassidy departs. Toth loan rejected. Not a real big fan of that. But, wait. Important transfer market information? Yeah. But we are going to go ahead and see what Guimaraes... He's at an 83 rating, which I'm very excited to see that. Now, I do notice that he does not have the exclamation mark on center mid, which tells me that he's going to be perfect for that position. He's a 3 overall upgrade on Ceballos, and he should have plenty of upside too, which Luka Netz is now at an 87, which is exciting to see. You see Oriano going up to an 80, which is exciting to see. Now let's take a look at Bruno here real quick before I end the video. Oh. You can see he's right-footed. Very well-rounded stats. I am very, very excited to see what this guy is going to be like. He has the long passer and outside the foot shot traits. He has 3-star skill moves on weak foot. I can improve upon that. I'm going to go ahead and look at his development plan. Okay, I'm not going to let this bother me too much, but Yeah, I will train him as a center mid, which is only going to take 2 weeks, which is fantastic. But yeah, Bruno Guimaraes, which I'm going to go ahead and change his kit number. He is not... Actually, he should get the number 39. Now he is number 39. But there we go. That is where we're going to end this video. Hope you guys... Like I said, I'm hoping you guys like the signing that I made of Bruno Guimaraes. I can't wait to see what he's going to be like on this game. If he's half as good in this game as what he has been in real life for Newcastle, I'm going to be one very happy person. So hopefully that will be the case. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. And I'll be seeing you guys again next time.